Hello, gamers. Hello, old man Corgi here. How's everybody doing today? Oh, goodness. I'm sleepy, to be honest with you. Hi, Hops. Hops, I'm playing as you today. He's just very excited. He runs away. Anyways, plan for the day. Docket, still the same. Mauritania, Territorial. Bada bing, bada boom. I just gave up on Mauritania. It was just like, dude, if you let Germany get any part of Russia and you were also in Russia, the game is like hard coded to be like, okay, that sounds fun. I'm invading Russia now. And like, Germany, you had no interest before that. It's like a toddler when you take away their ball. They're like, no, I was playing with that. So we didn't finish Mauritania. I recorded a territorial video instead. So no need to do the docket today. We're going to go straight into our dailies, though. Let's do some dailies, boys. Why'd you say part 2? Because I failed part 1. Let's get the United States out there. Ooh, okay. That's an Arab country. This could be Iraq. Let's go. I'm going to be honest. I didn't know it was Iraq. I know Iraq has green text in the middle and a black, white, red ski map. But doesn't Egypt have like the same? So I was like, I'm going to guess Iraq because that'll at least point me in the right direction because it's pretty central in the Middle East. To be like, which way should I have been looking? What a nice little go. All right, Wordle. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think. My heart says like this is in Central America. I don't think this is what Jamaica looks like. And it ain't Cuba. Ooh, okay. Geez. Okay, let's think about this. This isn't land. None of this looks like land. This is obviously not land because this is an island and this is an island. We know that. We know that for a fact. So if this was land, it'd have to be on the north of something. Could this be Timor-Leste? I'm a genius. I am a genius. Please respect my genius. I am a genius. Hold on. Timor-Leste. I need to look at that. Okay, so that was confusing. Because there's like, why I was thinking is like, it could be Timor-Leste is because Timor-Leste kind of has this outline. But it's like, I know it's connected to Indonesia over here. I did not realize that part of this island on the western side is also Timor-Leste. This looks like another island. I feel like I did some good detective work to get that one done, even though I was initially like, oh, it's in Central America. I feel pretty proud of myself on that one. All right, let's do the global. Give me France. Okay, France is cold-ish, but not super cold. DRC. It's also cold. Pakistan. Warmer, but not warm. Thailand. It's cooler. Okay, so we need to go backtracking a little bit. Give me Iraq. Pakistan's still closer. Okay, so let's think about this. Pakistan and Thailand are the closest. So it's got to be something in here. So quickest thing is Bangladesh. It's in between Bangladesh and Pakistan, but it's not India because neither of them are touching. Nepal. Really felt like I was going to be Nepal. Not going to lie to you. But Nepal and Pakistan are the closest. But they don't touch, so it can't be China. Mongolia? There we go. Nailed it. All right, travel time. Mexico to Paraguay. We trained for this. Guatemala. Nicaragua. Frick, it's Honduras. Oh, I was even thinking, it's like, where's Honduras in this bad boy? Costa Rica. Panama. Colombia. Brazil. There. Almost perfect. Almost perfect. Ah. Stupid Honduras. Stupid. Okay. Let me try USA. Washington to Michigan. Okay, first guess is going to be Idaho. Has to be because you're the hoe. All right. Then we're going to go Montana because I feel like it. Then we're going to go South Dakota because it's fun. Then we're going to go Minnesota because it's the right one. And then we're going to go to Wisconsin. States do be like that sometimes, huh? States do be like that sometimes. They do be somewhat in a straight line. Pretty fun. Hold on. Sorry. Something just came to mind. And I need to fix it. Okay. It wasn't anything important. It was just like, I have way too many windows open and this is going to be a problem later. And then I'm just a little bit tired. So instead of explaining what I'm doing, I just decided, you know what would be better if I just go complete silence on them. That'll help. That'll really like get my message across. Oh yeah. Let me do the docket message for schedule. Type exclamation point docket for schedule. Dot. Bop. Pin message. I mean, honestly, that was full ADHD in motion. Because a lot of people think ADHD is just like that you are just, your brain is slow and that you can't think of anything. When the reality is, it's like you're thinking of like 5,000 things at once, so you forget to do basic things like talk as a streamer. Ryan, no, you're being timed out. You don't ask for nation recommendations here. The mods have already tried to help you, and now you're just spamming. Relax, 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 relax. I don't know why you could ever think you could come into someone's stream and then just be essentially a terrorist in here, just yelling at me to do what you want me to do, and then for you to believe that would be like, you know what, I will do Pakistan. Since this man was bullying me, he came to my office and started screaming at me, I'll go ahead and do what he wants me to do. I always equate like being a streamer to like just being an office worker, and all you guys are just coming into my office to tell me things. And some of you are just here to hang out, which is great. And then there's always like, we're all just hanging out, having a good time. And then there's just one person who just comes in and starts screaming. It's like, play this nation at Dummynation. I'm like, hey man, we're having a conversation. Play this nation at Dummynation. And that visual always makes me very happy. All right. Hey, let's play some Territorial, boys. play Afghanistan now. Like, geez, man. It's like, hey man, we have a sign up outside the door. No. Do what I say. Don't scream. I almost had a heart attack. No, I'm a streamer. This is what I do. I must scream at everything. If I don't have big reactions, then the kids won't understand because their frontal cortexes aren't developed enough to recognize subtle emotions. So they only recognize big emotions, which is why people like I Show Speed are popular. Does that help? Hey, let's play Caucasia. How far away from 27K? Good question. I think we'll hit it today. I was thinking about doing something new. Oh, we're one away, boys. We're one away. Hey! 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 You! Subscribe! Subscribe! Make the number go even. You do that. Number even. Do the thing! There's one of you that's not subscribed, I swear to God. I swear to God. So, somebody subscribe. Oh, we're in the game, by the way. My bad. Good luck, everybody. Your name will show up on stream. Actually, it wouldn't, but actually it would, yeah. I mean, it'd be like, hey, you subscribed. I'm like, wow. Oh, no. Has anyone ever been so screwed over in a random spawn? Game really doesn't care about you when you random spawn, huh? I'm just gonna boat around this guy. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. That was a little Sports Center music for you. Man, talk about something that used to be incredibly popular that I feel like is just absolutely dead now, is Sports Center. Like, when I was in college, for the top 10 plays of the day, everybody would stop their workout and go watch the Sports Center countdown. And I don't even think half you Zoomers have cable. Yeah. Good news, boys. Southern Ukraine is mine. I have claimed it for our team. I am truly a hero. I'll send over a fake Lombardi trophy. Why? Because that's the only trophy that the Bills are ever going to get. Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Take that, Bills fan. This poor man has been fighting the good fight. I think he was trying to knock off Gecko this whole time. But anyways, this is... No! Crimea's mine. Get away. I claimed it. I claimed it. Get out of here. Mongrels. Yeah. There we go. Nailed it. How are we doing elsewhere? I mean, this region's pretty good. We got this one guy over here. But Claw's bad connect is, I think, big enough to handle him. And Bills has got 1 million, so he's not going to push any farther over. Zero Winter's holding down the fort over here. This area is going to be one. This is kind of the problem child. They won't let Furry out to play. Furry, you have an exit. You have an exit, Furry. I've just noticed. Sir. Now we just bump you up. And then you can go run. You can go run and play with all the other children. Just like Rudolph. Except for you didn't have any kind of climactic story that redeems yourself. We also talk about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Ranger kind of being a messed up story. That none of the kids want to play with him because he's disabled. He's physically different than them. And the only reason that they even like him now is because Santa says he's useful. His disability's useful. Is that kind of messed up? He was just like, he could do all the same things the Rangers or the other reindeer could, but he had a physical disability that his nose would go red. And I don't know, and all the reindeers made fun of him for that. And then Santa decided to strap him onto the front of the sled as kind of a lighthouse in the snow, which also doesn't really make sense because it's like, what do you mean you don't know where you're going 10 feet in front of you? I don't think having a light that's 10 feet in front of you is really going to help. Not even disabled, his nose just different color. Oh, so it's not ableist, it's just racist, would you say? Because he's a slightly different pigment color? Rudolph is the worst because if you have a spot on your nose, you hear his name more than your own. Yeah. I'm going to slightly roast my brother. But rosacea runs in our family, and he used to get really bad on just the tip of his nose. Poor buddy. Poor buddy. Let's do Asia. Well, he turned me on this really good medication. If you have rosacea, you should use Cervi? What's it called? Cerve? It's not a moisturizing cream. What's it called? Oh yeah, it's like a CeraVe acne treatment. Works really well. Like cleared up both of our faces. Like you could go back into videos when I first started streaming. There was times where my face would just be exploding. It'd be like nothing I could do. And I tried everything. I even bought like this $200 customized facial thing that like supposedly took into account my face's natural oils and stuff and would help counterbalance things. It did not work at all. It in fact probably made it worse. And then this $20 CeraVe bottle was the ticket. And I haven't had acne since. Or not acne, but rosacea. It's kind of the same in all honesty. Like I was going to a dermatologist and getting special dermatology stuff. And the guy was just like, you might want to consider Accutane, but Accutane's got some sketchy research past. And it was just like, I don't know if I want to do that. And then a $20 bottle. And I walked into his office and he's just like, what the hell? And he's like, yeah, I probably won't be coming here anymore. I was like, no, you're good. Damn. All right, let's focus in on this contest. Important times. Soft is going to win that fight up there. He's got that guy as well. Shubo will win over here. Okay, never mind. We've basically covered the entire map. I think we're fine. I mean, everywhere we are winning. There is not a single place we're losing any fight. That's kind of crazy. Even this guy, even this bot with 3,000 could win this fight in theory. Go team go. That stuff works wonders. It really does. I don't know why it's not like more of a go-to. But since a lot of you youngsters are watching, I figured I'd let you know about the one thing that's ever worked in my life as advertised when it comes to acne cream / rosacea cream. Yeah. Wait, I have so many things open. I have to close some things. I'm like so lost. I'm like trying to do something else and I'm so lost. Get rid of that. Okay. I'm back. I'm here. Wonderful. One more minute. I'm so sorry. I have so many tabs open. It's absolutely slowing me down. Okay. We're back. We did it. In fact, we did not win that contest. It's okay. We always need a warm-up game. We're very familiar with this. We'll win the next one. But for right now, we got 8 minutes. Or we got plenty of time. Let's just do some team games. Free for all? Nah. Nah. No, I missed the contest to go into the Asia game. I don't know where my head's at today. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just out of it. Happy to see you found your glasses. Yeah, that was a stressful morning. That's for sure. Couldn't do it. Literally, hate to tell you I broke the law, but I drove to my hair appointment because I wasn't going to miss that. Because I haven't had a haircut in like 6 months. I wasn't going to miss that. I drove to that without my glasses. On the highway and everything, baby. Which is just like, I mean, it's a familiar road. I can still recognize general shapes. But man, if there was a small child on the purview of my vision, she might not have been seen. So I'm glad no child ran out in front of me. I'm surprised you didn't crash. I'm an excellent driver. I've only been in 12 to 15 accidents. It's fine. It's fine. I have excellent motor skills. When I took the military test to see if I could be a tank driver, I scored in like the 80 somethings percentile in terms of like motor skills and like depth perception or whatever it was called. It was some kind of test that basically said, "Can you drive good?" And I was like, "Yes, this man can drive very good." And I go, "Yeah, I can." Yeah. Corgi was trying to Dummynation in real life. Fair. There we go. Boys, fight this man. Let's go. What are we doing? Why are we hanging out? Why are we hanging out? There's 3 of us. We could all be working to take this guy down together, and everyone's just putzing around. PRT, let's go. Even the random joined in. He's just like, hell yeah, brother, I'll help you on your crusade. And then you're just hanging out with 400,000, which is more than 100,000 than this guy has. And you're not charge. I'm charging. You ain't doing crap. I've attacked him like 4 times. I'm streaming. I've got video evidence. Everyone here can testify that I've attacked this man 4 or 5 times. No, it's okay, Hobbs. I just came in here very concerned. It's like, what's going on? It's like, sorry, I was yelling at the stream. I was yelling at a man for not attacking in the game. You understand, Hobbs? The dog. Yeah. Where did your troops go, my friend? You should, in theory, have a lot more troops than this. You hadn't attacked that guy once? That's a straight lie. I had attacked him so many times. Yeah. DJ, you mad lad? Don't get me wrong. I respect you full sending to get the games done earlier, but there really wasn't a guarantee that you were going to live past that full send. What, me lying? I would never. Yeah, I feel like you were lying about the fact that I had definitely attacked that guy more than once, and you didn't even. Yeah, just no, not today. No, 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 no. Taking points from the random. Oh, you were trying to outcut this guy? Yeah, because like in the video today, I potentially could have won on my own, but the tactically smartest play was supporting my random teammate. And instead of like so I supported him the whole time and he just took over, which was great. Great teamwork. Love that. It was like a 50 player game. You know how many points I got? From going from the crown to supporting my teammate so he could take over and we could win together. Instead of like the 45 points I should have gotten, I got 12. He was just a random. He wasn't even on a team. It was just like, cool. Really love how this game mechanics really supports not working as a team in team games. All right, let's do Australia. What are you drinking, Corgi? It's called a coffee from McDonald's. It's an iced coffee. Which personally, I don't really ever drink coffee with cream and sugar and stuff, but they won't let you just get an iced black coffee. It's honestly pretty annoying because when you know the cost of coffee, it's not like this is a gargantuan task. But they just don't want to do it. So they won't let you do it. So you have to, if you want an iced coffee, you have to get it with milk and cream or milk or whatever they put in it. But if I ever go to a coffee shop, I'm just a plain coffee guy. I don't like milk in my coffee. Corey, you're gonna miss the contest if you play Australia? It's the free-for-all contest, brother. But thank you. I appreciate that. Where were you when I went to Asia instead of going into the contest? It's McDonald's, Corgi. What did you expect? Well, here's the thing. Did you know when you buy a drink from a fast food restaurant, the cup costs the company more than the soda does? The cup is the big cost. So I would expect them to just give me the freaking coffee, brother. Like let's make our lives both easier. And I'm sure if I put up a fight, they would give me the coffee. But is that really like something that either of us need in our day? Me and the minimum wage employee. It's probably not a great way to start either of our days. So I just kind of move along. Which is like kind of crazy. I really feel like that's a generational mindset. Where I feel like boomers, they'll fight that every time because that's what they want and they deserve to get it because they have this weird mentality that they heard once in an advertisement that the customer's always right. And they've just carried that mantra forever. And they refuse to have anything other than the customer's always right and dictate every experience. When in reality, the only people that are having to deal with the consequences of that one slogan that happened 50 years ago is someone who's making minimum wage and honestly just doesn't give a crap. It's like, shit, man. We've all worked fast food, low income jobs. And if you haven't, you should. You really should. If you haven't, I hope you at least have empathy. I don't think there's any more of a turnoff to meeting somebody than when they don't treat staff as like, they don't give staff respect. Like there was this case of like this millionaire who just doesn't tip for DoorDash and be like, all right, man, I understand. Tipping culture is out of control and everywhere is asking you to tip and it's obnoxious. The employer should just pay their employees. I get that. But that's not the fault of the guy who's driving to your house with the food. Just give him a few bucks. It's not a big deal. I promise you, you'll survive. You will financially recover from this. And if you won't, you probably shouldn't be ordering DoorDash. I think you have your priorities in life mixed up. You should probably be going to the grocery store to get some ramen noodles like me. I've had so many wrong orders that I don't complain. I just feel bad. Yeah, I mean, if something's like drastically wrong with the food, I will complain. But if it's just like, hey, I ordered this without mushrooms and it has mushrooms on it, but I can easily pick the mushrooms off, I'll just pick the mushrooms off. Like, it's not, what am I supposed to do? Send it back? Oh, gosh, that creates such a headache for him. What? Oh, I'm going to speak to the manager? Huh? I'm going to not only ruin my day, but I'm going to ruin somebody else's day in the process in the hopes of getting a 10% discount or a free drink? Come on. Although I will say, nothing is worse than when you're an employee and you've been given a strong, rigid set of rules to follow. And you come, I'll give you a real world example. So there was an overbooking problem. When I was selling hotels, there was an error in the system where we overbooked hotels. Groups always take priority. You always want to keep the group at the hotel because the group booked farthest in advance and they're spending the most amount of money. You want to keep those people in the hotel. I had booked a group 6 months in advance for what was our like heaviest down season. We don't book anybody, so I booked them at a low rate. Fast forward, we had overbooked, and for whatever reason, we had filled up with a lot of like last minute business, and they were paying more than double the rate of anyone in my group. So my boss comes to me and goes, tell the person in charge of this group that we're going to walk 15 of their members to another hotel. If you don't know what walking is, it's basically the hotel overbooks. They go, whoopsies, we made a mistake. Everybody actually showed up. That's on us. We're going to send people, you're going to send you to another hotel. We're going to pay your expenses. We're going to pay for that hotel. And we might give you something on top of that. And I go, I cannot walk this group. They're spending like $60,000 in catering. I'm not going to do that. They'll never come back. So I go, she's like, you have to do it. My boss is like, you have to do it. And I go and I tell him, and the lady in charge of that conference gets, you won't believe this, freaking mad. Really mad. This is unacceptable. She gets so mad. She wants to speak to my manager. And I go, okay. I bring out my manager. And you know what my manager does? She immediately folds, and then reverses decision, and then that group can stay. And I go, what was the point of that? You have just made me look bad as the point of contact for this group so that we could have this argument and that you could immediately fold and reverse your decision on what I told you was a bad decision. So now I look bad. This group is never going to book here again. For what end? So that you don't have to be the bad guy for what you were initially wanting to be the bad guy? Like, why did you put me through this hassle? This was half my morning. Just to immediately reverse decision when the lady asked to speak to you directly and you had to be held accountable for your own decision. And I feel like in restaurants, that stuff probably happens more often than not. Just be like, tell them we can't give them a free drink. And then the customer gets more mad. And then the manager comes over and goes, okay, we're going to give them a free drink anyways. Like, why? Why are you making me be the bad guy when I'm the only person that has to pay the consequences for something that you never intended to hold as a direct rule? Not always a good investment to purchase a hotel near a populated area. No, here's the thing. If you're going to a popular hotel or in a hotel area at a popular time, like if there's a conference in town, all you have to do is check in. You have to check in. As soon as check-in's available, you just check in. The people who get walked are the people who show up at midnight because they had like 6 plane delays and they're so excited to get to the hotel room and they're so tired, and then those are the people that get walked, and though that's just a bad day on a bad day. It's not good for them. Yeah. I got him. I'll take him down. Yeah. Dang, I'm going to be golfing while Corgi plays Mauritania. Not looking forward to Mauritania, to be honest with you. Yeah. Who's this? Well, I hate that, like, there's a point where, like, you can't see someone's names and be like, I need to know who this is. There are reasons beyond me just, like, playing the game. Maybe this guy doesn't even have a name. Okay, King of Pain, congratulations. You have now the recipient of a lot of donations. Good luck to you. Never understood golf. The whole point of is to play the least amount of golf. Brother, I'm going to blow your mind. Golf is not necessarily because the sport itself is so entertaining. It's just an honest, nice experience to be out in the sun in a low-effort sport that is slightly competitive with you and your friends and gives you all an excuse to drink beer outside and be socially acceptable without your family. Like, straight up. You cannot tell me that golf has not been popularized by a bunch of men needing a little bit of time away from their family, but not having the ability to say, I cannot be in this house for another 10 minutes without blowing up. I need to go outside. Like, if a guy was just like, I have to leave. I'm going outside. I'm going to go drink beers with my friends. The spouse would be absolutely not. No, you're not. You're not leaving me in here with these tyrants. So it's just like, no. I'm going golfing. Like, oh, okay, have fun. I have a tea time. There's nothing I can do, honey. I have a set time. I had to go. We had made this reservation months in advance, so you knew about it. I'm sorry. Kids are being really awful today and throwing their Cheerios everywhere, but I told my friends I'd go golfing. I suck at golf, but it's easy to socialize. Yeah, it's the most low effort sport there is. So it's more appealing to do. It's just like, hey man, do you want to go play tennis? Not really, man. Not really looking forward to getting like super sweaty and stuff today. It's pretty hot outside. Hey man, do you want to go golfing? Yeah, we'll go golfing. Fishing is like that? Yeah, but fishing's different because you don't have a set time to go fishing. You don't have to make an appointment to go fishing. So the excuse of like you can go fishing anytime works in the little children are being tyrant example. But golfing, you have a set tee time. You've already paid for it. Gotta go. Six minutes until contest. Yeah, it do be like that. Here, let's just do a travel. Give me the longest one possible. I want 17 guesses. Lesotho to Papua New Guinea. Okay, here we go. This is exactly what we wanted. South Africa. There we go. Oriented a little bit better. Mozambique. Tanzania. To Kenya. To South Sudan, to Sudan, to Egypt, to Israel, to Jordan, to Iraq, to Iran, to Pakistan, China. Oh, the map is really warping out. It's having a hard time here. Myanmar, Thailand, Indonesia. No, wait, Malaysia. Almost screwed that up. Malaysia, Indonesia. A 17 guess perfect. Bow before your champion. So close to Corgi failing. Yeah, could you imagine I get all the way there and I just I forgot Malaysia? How embarrassing. Saudi Arabia? Would Saudi Arabia also work instead of Jordan? No, it would not. Israel and Saudi Arabia don't have a border, so it had to be Jordan. Saudi Arabia is Qatar, or I don't know if Bahrain has a connecting bridge or anything. Egypt borders Saudi? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. This is a little, you can't see it very well, but this is a little like straight. It's a body of water. Hold on. So this is the Gulf of Aqaba prevents Egypt from touching. So yeah, they could go across this, but like they go through Israel. There are no bridges here, so this is not connected. That gap is part of the Red Sea. No, it is not part of the Red Sea. It's the Gulf of Aqaba. You fool. You fool. How embarrassing for you. Could have been India instead of China. No, it couldn't have been. Hold on. To go to India. Ah, frick, it could have been India. Whatever. It's more stylish to go through China. You got to stunt on them, you know? You can't just get it right. You got to get it to look cool and be right. Gulfs are part of the seas? No. No. No, this cannot be true. Join the contest. Gulf's part of seas. Frick. You're right. I mean, the Gulf of Mexico? Yeah, but like the Gulf of Mexico, I've never been referred to as the Atlantic Ocean. It's the Caribbean Sea. But you would never call the Gulf of Mexico part of the Caribbean Sea either. So it's just we're dealing in semantics. I'm right, you're wrong. I've decided. I've come back to my belief that I'm right and you're wrong. Dang it, I meant to cut that guy off, but I got a little bit stuck. Slightly missed an attack, but it's okay. I'm just going again. Get this guy out of here. Get him out of here. There we go. All right. Now we can start saving and donating. I'm dead? How are you already dead? It's a minute in. What happened? What happened? How's that possible? Brother, this man's the priority. He's attacking our dear friend Abagalula. Okay, PL guy's over here and strong. He's getting attacked by this blue guy. Furry, any chance to get you to also join in on that fight? Seems like a good fight to be a part of. Wait, is that Fredo? Where? F? To be honest, I never know if Fredo's playing because there's like 12 Freddys that play, and there's a Fred. So it could be F Fredo. It could be. I gotta get Trident. You're on your own, Furry, for a bit. We gotta support Trident. Boys, all hands on deck. Donate Trident in Africa. All hands on the deck means everybody. Everybody give a donation. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah. I'm back. I'm alive. I sneezed, but I muted it. Oh no, it's coming back. Why is it never just one sneeze? Waiting is the worst part. Okay, it's gone. Ugh. 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 Okay. Hold on. I'll be right. We won. Congratulations. I'll be right back. Okay, I've survived. I sneezed very hard. Let the chair cook? No. The chair can't surpass my popularity. That would be so embarrassing. Could you imagine? Let's do Europe. I'm from Burundi. I've never met anybody from Burundi before. That's very exciting. Do you watch soccer, Corgi? Champions League finals between Real Madrid and Dortmund is on June 1st. First off, Dortmund is the worst sounding place I've ever heard of. Hey, you want to go take a vacation in Dortmund? No, I'm good. Thanks so much, though. Yeah, I think I'll be fine without that. Second, no. I only root for the Spurs, so if the Spurs aren't in the championship final, I'm not going to watch. Dortmund is a German city? Yeah, that sounds like something that Germans would think sounds good. But it's not to anybody else. Dortmund. Ew. Gross. Dortmund. More like Dortmund, am I right, guys?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Do you get it? You get it? Because Dortmund Dort sounds like dork. I don't think you heard my joke. Do you want me to say it again? Dortmund, more like Dortmund. Yep, that's okay. Laugh. One of the funniest jokes I've ever heard in my life was my friend, one of my friends, is this very goofy guy, and he made this horrible joke, and he's just like, you know, he's not really an intimidating guy, and he just like, I didn't laugh at his joke, and he just yells at me to laugh. He just goes, laugh. Just laugh. I don't know why, but coming from him in that moment, I have never laughed harder in my entire life than him commanding me to laugh at his terrible joke. It gave a lot of essence of Jeb Bush's "Please Clap." If you ever think you're in a lull in your life, just know you'll never be a presidential candidate from a dynasty family begging people to clap at the end of your speech. DJ. There we go. Back from lunch. Did I miss anything good? So many things. You wouldn't believe it, brother. I told a great joke a minute ago. Nobody laughed, but it was good.
It brought me joy, which I think is the most important part of this. Oh my god, I have got to sneeze again. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I don't know where this is all coming from. I took a shower, like right before this, was fine. And now I'm just like, hey, did you ever want to see the Hoover Dam in real life? But not go to Nevada? Are we not good enough to hear and see the sneeze on stream? Nobody wants that. Oh my god. That's disgusting. No. No. Bad idea. Go in the corner, Sonicu. Go golfing, Sonicu, huh? Huh? Why don't you go enjoy some beers outside with your friends? Instead of coming in here. Oh no, Red-Nosed Rudolph. Oh no, did the conversation come full circle but back at me at my own expense? Frick. Wait for cot. Okay. Coty. I'll wait for Coty. Corgi supports Spurs. What is Spurs? What is this? Yeah, somebody gave me like $20 once to get to be a Spurs fan. So I'm a Spurs fan now. I have morals. They're just very cheap and affordable. They're at a competitive price point. Am I the only one who sneezes snot sometimes? I don't think you understand the biological component and purpose of a sneeze, brother. I'll pay you 6 leaves. Can I have your chair and hair? What are you gonna do with my hair? Don't get me wrong. Offer rejected. Just want to clear that up. Straight rejected, no counter. I'm just concerned why you want my hair and what you're gonna do with it. Are you gonna make it one of those voodoo dolls that then you stab me with the little pokey boys? And then I have like kidney problems for the rest of my life? No, I'll pay you 1 coin from Venezuela. It's worth so much totally. Isn't Venezuela under like 7,000% inflation? 6 grass per chair? No, I've got grass outside. I got plenty of grass. You were planning on cloning me 49.4% 4 times. Follow-up question. What's the 0.4? What are you cloning that's 0.4 of me? What's that clone gonna do? Just live in agony? Like, I don't have a midsection. I'm just a head and a leg. Like, live in pain. You have rocks in Vegas? First off, I don't live in Vegas, but also, yes, there are plenty of rocks. I live next to the Sierra Nevada mountain range, so I have an abundance of rocks in a nearby proximity. Thank you very much for that contribution, but I will be rejecting your offer. Also, can we talk about the most important news of the day? Police in China have implemented the first police dog that is a Corgi, and I am in love with this idea. I cannot fathom a better idea that anyone has ever had on this planet. The 0.4 is your arm for a back scratcher. That is so morbid and gross. That sounds like something you'd hear out of Warhammer 40k that an evil Chaos Lord does. I'm a United fan. Pray for us. No. God was never on your side and he won't be now. The only thing I know about Manchester United is in the movie Euro Trip, they get on a bus with a bunch of soccer hooligans who go, Manchester United's greatest football team in the world. And then they beat up police when the police are rightfully trying to stop these gang of tourists from breaking the law. And they go, hey, you don't touch your friends. They show up out of nowhere and beat up the police. Is that pretty accurate of Manchester, would you say? And at one scene, one of the guys opens 2 bottles of beer with his eyes, which is very, like, cool and respectful, especially if you've ever seen someone try and do that with their own eye socket before, only for them to rip out like a giant chunk of skin and have to go get stitches. Like, what a dangerous skill to learn, brother. Oh, good. I thought we were playing in South America for a minute. I was like, we're losing, huh? But no. We're playing in the world. Dang. He keep getting donated to. Keep knocking people down. Real frustrating. Real frustrating. Nothing we can do. I think I just hold here. I just hold out. I'm not going to win this fight. There's other fights to happen. Corgi, give me a Dummynation country, please. How about this? Google, like a spin feature game with all the countries on it. I bet you it's out there. You spin that wheel, you let me know what lands on. Tom, I think we're in trouble. Tom, by the way, have you seen Clarkson Farm on Amazon? You're the farmer. You're a farmer. I lived my farming fantasy out through that show. I have. What do you think of it? Do you think it's good? Because if you're unfamiliar with the show, Jeremy Clarkson, former host of Top Gear, which was at the time the most popular show in the world. And then they got shut down. I forgot, he like hit a producer or something. It was just like, yeah, I mean, there's filming in stressful locations. He did the wrong thing. But anyways, he's kind of an ass at points. Not gonna lie, not gonna sugarcoat it. So BBC fires him. They revamped the show with Amazon called The Grand Tour. Same show, just with him slightly older. And on Amazon. Well, with that fame, he bought like a giant farm land in north of London. The guy he hired to farm the land retired, so he was just like, I'm going to do it myself. We're going to make a show out of it. And it's just kind of like the plights of being a farmer, but in the set of like a comedy. Basically, a guy who's never driven a tractor struggles in driving a tractor. More funny than I'm making it out to be. But in the process of making his farm, he like does a bunch of things, like opened up a shop, which obviously brings a lot of people there because people want to meet Jeremy Clarkson, and causes a lot of traffic issues, and then fights with the city council on like everything that he tries to do. And I wanted to hear from the perspective of an actual farmer. Like, do you think the message of the struggles of farming is more important than like the havoc it causes to this town? Or if you were living in that town, would you be pretty frustrated yourself? Yeah. I got you, bud. Hold on. Stop this. Stop that. Stop that. No! Brat! Mongrels. Mongrels. What's up, Corgi? What's up, brother? How are you? Dude, 2 worlds. I was really hoping to get a map in between the contest, but it's just like, are we gonna have enough time? You sound very passionate about farms. Yeah. I mean, my grandfather was a farmer. Farming has always been an appealing lifestyle, but it's very unaffordable. And you live and die based off of if it rains or not. Like, the idea of being a farmer is pretty cool. But the realistic lifestyle sounds pretty horrible. Cocoa sell for bank though? Yeah, if you can grow cocoa beans, it sells for bank. I heard all the rage at one point was soybeans. I'm not sure if that's still the case or not. Is like in-game farming simulator. Yeah, I've played a lot of farming simulator. My only gripe with the game is that it actually takes as long as it probably would take to farm the field in real life as it does to farm in the game. So you'll spend 2 hours farming one field, which is like, that's cool and all, but also I've got other stuff to do today. I can't spend like 6 hours farming a field. And you go, oh, but it's got an AI feature where the AI will drive the farm. The AI is incredibly stupid, and it will just miss entire sections and be like, job done. Or it'll just get stuck on the smallest thing, be like, there's nothing I can do. Or like one time I was like putting some pesticide down, and I like gave that job to an AI to go do something else. And when I came back, my tractor and fertilizer machine were all the way across the map. And I go, what happened? It had got hooked on the train. It just got zoomed off into oblivion. I had to reload. My tractor and thing had disappeared. I refuse to play farming sim because of that. Yeah, I mean, it'd be a fun game if it actually didn't take as long as it did in real life to farm. And it's like, and I got suckered into like rolling and mulching, which takes so long. And then you find out you're doing this for 2.5% yield bonus and go, what's the point of this? I'm never rolling again, even though I just invested heavily in this rolling, into this roller. This is dumb. And then I was like, oh, I got cotton finally. I can start doing cotton. And then I bought like a spinnery and a tailor so I could put my cotton into the spinnery to then become clothes. But then the game won't let you sim like a month forward and be like, yep, you did all the cotton. It's just like, no, it's in-game hours. So you just have to like sit there and sim fast as you wait for your cotton to be done. It's like, this really takes the joy out of this game. Yeah. Watchdog 2 is a fantastic game? No. You should play Stardew Valley. You're not the first person to suggest that. I don't know what Stardew Valley is. Yeah. I bought it by accident. It's the second happiest accident in my room. Are you the first most happy accident? Is that what your parents tell you? Hold on, let's just look it up. I'm just curious. This new and trending is always like, hey, did you want to see what games to scam today? But also Duck Detective, The Secret Salami really sounds like a winner. I love this. I just love the name. Solving crime is no walk in the pond. First off, ducks don't walk on pond, they swim. You're down on his luck. Detective, who also happens to be a duck, use your powers of deduction to inspect evidence, fill in the blanks, and bust the case wide open in a narrative mystery adventure where nothing is quite as it seems. Love it. Anyways, what game were we looking up? Stardew Valley? Oh, I thought that was a new Warhammer game. I got really excited. Stardew Valley is $15. You inherited your grandfather's old farm, armed with a hand-me-down tools. I don't want hand-me-down tools. I want to drive a tractor. No, that looks too friendly. I gifted my friend a furry feet game as a joke, and now my recommended games to buy on Steam are all furry games. Yeah. Don't you hate it when the algorithm like gets you wrong, but then like insists this is who you are as a person? Would you rather drive a tractor or blow things up with a tank? Probably, which is ironic because I as a career choice, I actually wanted to drive a tank in real life, but I in a simulation, I think I'd rather just drive a tractor. I'm a simple man with simple dreams of driving a simple tractor. Got a minute for contest. You know how I do be sometimes. Game recommendations are Discord, by the way. Yeah, I check that every day. It's usually the same games I've said no to, but it's okay. People are like, hey, do you remember that one time you tried the Roblox Rise of Nations and you absolutely hated it? Do you want to try it again, though? Okay, I was really curious, Bills, because you said hello, Ashley, and I was like, there's no Ashley. Ash you. Dang, did the OG clan just collapse? I don't see any of them anymore. I've seen all PL. Yeah, I know. Did they all just fold into PL or something? Hopefully PL is less toxic. I don't want to speak entirely of an entire clan, but I've had some pretty negative experiences with some PL players. I mean, most of them have been pretty nice and like good sportsmen, but there's been a few of them that have just been equally as toxic, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know anything about the clan. I had a very high opinion of them previously, and I don't know what I did to them, but I think I angered them at some point, which is, you know, as a streamer, you just do all the time. You're like, hey, you just don't like me now? Okay. Sorry for breathing. But I've never had a thing against them. Is PL Poland? Yeah. I rarely see PL in game. I see him every day. Yeah. Why are you calling? How does it feel seeing your name / alias at #1? Swaggy's #1. Are you calling me Swaggy? Are you saying I've got some swag to myself? He means the clan. I mean, sure. Not really. It's not really my accomplishment by any means. It's like, yeah, it has my name attached to it, but I has as much investment in the clan as like Jeff Bezos does in an Amazon like warehouse. Like, in theory, I know what it does. Do I know the day-to-day operations? Not that well. I just streamed the game. The us being #1 is not the result of me streaming. It's the result of the clan, which is, you know, led by a bunch of people who put in a lot more effort than I do into that. Your sweater is lovely. It's not even a sweater. It's just a long t-shirt. Arjun, hello. Good to see you. They would just keep supporting Big G for right now. He's in a good position. He's like the only player in position to really do anything. DJ's trying to get around him, but just with far less troops. And we don't have this guy until we don't have a player until we get down to this guy, and I don't want to support him because I don't know what his name fully says. We should be able to win this. Oh, we've already won it. Is Europe Poland an OP spot? No. It's a garbage tier spot. Like, it's right here. This is, if you want the biggest challenge of any map, go in Germany or Poland and try and win Europe. You will struggle. You will win far less, even if you can win, you'll win far less games than if you just went up here, over here, or down here. The only thing harder was the middle of the old USA 48 map? Yeah. No kidding, right? Is Iceland, Cyprus, or Crete the strat? Yes, obviously. Why is that even a question? What's up, JJ? How are you? Yeah. Hold on. This is like the third time she's called. Hold on.
Hey boys, this is the end of the stream. Very sorry. I have a slight family emergency I have to take care of right now. Thank you guys for being here. Bye.